Welcome back to First Things First. News from Portland. Alex Palou clinches his 4th IndyCar title in 5 years. He won 8 races this year, including Indy. And Nick, you correctly predicted the Chiefs fan Palou, driving a red and yellow car, nailed the three-peat.
Yeah, this is a really cruel turn of events, Brew. Because KW is known for a few things at this point. One is one of the most handsome men on sports TV. It's undeniable.
Not too hard of a...
I understand. It's not Kyle Brandt's out there, though. Joel Klatt. There's a few. There's that. National treasure. But sports take-wise, he's known for who just won.
Yeah.
They're winning again.
A little recency bias.
Across the board, every sport, whoever just won is winning again.
Yes.
Except for IndyCar. When the guy who won and then won again and then sure looked like he was going to win again, that's where KW took a stand and was like, you know what? Not this year. And so I can't figure it out. Brew, you can't figure it out. I wonder if Alex Palou can figure it out. Alex,
joining us
how
now.
the hell does this guy not get this one wrong?
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for having me once again.
Yeah, of course,
Big
man.
congrats.
Yeah,
Big shout out.
Congratulations. Yes. At what point did the three-peat become your singular goal? I know it was a goal at the beginning of the year, but you won. Once you get past the Indy 500, at what point did the three-peat become the only thing that was top of mind for you?
Honestly, once we started the year, that was the amazing opportunity we had to do a three-peat. That was something that only 2 people had ever done in IndyCar. One of those guys was driving the 10 car that I'm driving now, and it's still in the team as a coach. So I didn't want him to be above me. I didn't want him to talk to me a little bit higher because he got a three-peat and I didn't. That guy is Dario Franchitti, who ended up winning 4 championships and 3 Indy 500s. So that's why that was the goal. It was amazing that we got the 500 as well this same year. And I'm glad that we got the first three-peat on my career.
Congratulations. You did what the Chiefs couldn't do, so
This
that
guy.
warmed my heart. No, you did great. I want to talk about something specific that I thought was pretty awesome. Once Pato goes down, you're right close to the lead, and you got some races left. You end up losing, I'll say losing control of the car. And some people are saying it's because you were being so aggressive that you were probably going to win with just, finishing high. But you decided to go for the win and you almost cost yourself. What's going through your mind here? And personally, I thought it was great that you were just always thinking about winning the race and not just winning the title.
Yeah, so basically I knew that our closest competitor had a mechanical issue and he was not going to be able to score the points he needed to win or fight again for the championship. So the only thing I had in mind then was just to try and win the race. We were 3rd at that time. That was 4 laps to go. When I'm there on the grass, I didn't lose control, by the way. That's 100% under control, just so you know.
Even today, Alex, he can't help himself but to doubt you. It's unbelievable.
Trying.
You get it on the gravel and you're fine, and he's like, got a little loose in the corner there. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Everything
you set him
seems
straight,
good
though.
to me there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, basically, I just tried to go for the win. It was a risky move, obviously, but at the same time, that's what we're there for. We're there to win. I wanted to try everything for myself, for the team, for the fans that were there. I wanted to give a bit of a show. It didn't work. We ended up finishing 3rd, but yeah, we tried our best.
You're chasing got a chance to tie AJ Foyt and Al Unser for the most victories in a season. At 10, you're at 8. How big was that in your mind? You could have, if you had won this week, you could have gone for 11 and beat both of them. How much of a goal was that for you?
It's super cool that we're in that position. I never thought I would be in this position. To get 8 wins in a season is crazy. Last year, I only got 2, which felt really good, and actually won the season, the championship as well. But we only won 2, and this year we are up to 8. So that's a goal that it wasn't really a goal, like it's there. And I know that in order to try and get closer to that goal, what we need to do is to win more races. So that's why also yesterday I was trying my best just to try and win it, to be at 9 and see if we could make it. Now, to be able to match those 10, we need to win the last 2 races of the season, which are going to be tough. They're not my best tracks, but we will give everything we have. That's our only goal now towards the end of the season.
All right, so Alex, here's something that I, to be totally honest, don't totally understand how it's possible. You see in other motorsports, guys sometimes go on runs like this. But the answer in those things is usually they have the best car. Like they just flatly, their technology is better. IndyCar, everyone is basically driving the same car. You guys all have the same shell. There's only a couple different places you can get the engines from. Like you guys are all, I don't want to say the cars are interchangeable, but the tools are pretty even. So with that being the case, how does someone have a season like you're having? Like I'm not trying to have you explain your secret, but how can that happen when everyone's kind of starting from a similar place?
Yeah, we basically have the exact same cars. The only thing that changes is the engine, and you can get it from only 2 manufacturers, Honda and Chevy. We're driving Honda, so the specs are really, really equal. They are the same. What it changes is the team that you have behind. It's not the same to just put a car together than to put it very nicely, to try and have the best engineers to get the best setup every single racetrack. Like whenever the temperature goes up on ambient temperature, what do we need to do in the car to try and be a little bit faster than everybody else? And how do we adapt from going from a road course to a street course to an oval? Like those sorts of stuff. It all depends on our engineering and mechanical group. So having a great team behind you, it helps. But at the end of the day, we're driving the same cars. Like I don't have a different wing configuration or a different part that I can put in the car compared to anybody else.
Alex, is it fair to say like ovals were your weakness coming into the year and it feels like you checked that box? As you look forward, is there something else that you say, all right, I really need to climb this hill, I need to get better at this for next year?
Yeah, this year was my first ever win on an oval, was at the 500 actually. Then after that, we got another win in Iowa at a short oval. So we kind of ticked it. I wouldn't say it's a full tick. I think we're still my weakness. Like it's where I struggle the most to feel 100% with the car, to know exactly what do I need from the car to go a little bit faster. So that's what I need to work on the most. I need to work on my short ovals skills and see if we can be a little bit stronger there.
When you were on with us in Indianapolis 4 months ago, you said you're chasing Scott Dixon to become the GOAT. Now, how much closer do you think you are in that pursuit?
I think maybe 1 step, but maybe we still have like 10 steps to go. Honestly, he's my teammate. He's in my opinion, he's the best that's ever done this sport. Basically, he has 6 INDYCAR championships, but the ability he's had to do it in a span of like 23 seasons and to be still at the top, he's currently third in the championship. Like, I think that's pretty rare to do. That's pretty tough to do. So he's by far the GOAT. And yeah, we still have those 9 more steps to try and reach him. So yeah, I'll keep on working.
Traditionally, at least over the last 20 years, the INDYCAR Championship has come down to the final race, sometimes the final few laps of the final race. The only person to clinch a championship in the last, I think, 20 years prior to the final race was you a couple years ago. You've now clinched it with 2 races to go. Maybe this is a dumb question. I apologize on the front end. Is there any thought of, might take this weekend off? Or like no chance? And like, but can you touch back on your experience of the last time you had it clinched to be able to be dialed in, or does it give you a freedom to purely go for a victory because the season-long points don't matter at all anymore?
Yeah, I mean it's very rare. It's something that we don't see very often in our sport. Yeah, as you said, in the last 20 years, only twice, and I believe, and it was just like us 3 years ago and this year. But I think this year has been really rare, where we just had the ability to capitalize on some other people mistakes, and we've been able to win so many races, getting so many points, and not having any mechanical issues, and basically that just skyrocketed our points. So I think it's very rare. It gives us the opportunity now, heading into the last two races, to try and go a little bit more aggressive. Obviously, like I'm fighting for wins. That's it, 100%. That's all it matters. Obviously, I'll try and help the team as much as I can, but all I need to do is try and improve the car, improve myself, and go for the win. That's it. That's all we care about. It's not going to be about second places, third places. It's only about the win.
See, that's what I like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
That's
now,
what I like. See,
now
that's
it's
what I
easy
want.
Are
to
we
say
switching
that.
him a little bit?
So I would the next race, not this Sunday, the following Sunday in Milwaukee, and then Alex, after the season's over, we want you to come in the studio, and then we'll see you. If that doesn't work, we'll see you at Indy, and I'm ready to say, Palou guy.
No, you're not allowed. No.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he's going for wins,
Let's
man.
take it.
He's out here trying to
Let's
win.
take it.
He's racking up wins.
Yeah.
Got me. That counts too.
Alex, remember those of us that were with you from the beginning, and by the beginning, I mean when you were only a
Yes.
back-to-back
Growing the
champ.
sport at the
I mean,
same
it's-
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex,
100%. But it's better that he joins than if he's not joining. So yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta
it's
tell
good.
better
you,
late than never.
Totally disagree.
Better late.
I'd rather him be on the outside, but that's fine.
Alex, thank you very much. Good luck
Thanks,
with the rest of
Alex.
the season.
Thank you, guys.
Be well.
See you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.